So, happy Tuesday. Today we are talking all about the energetic body. And while a lot of people understand our physical body, right, this little form that we're all in that has weight and form and shape, but a lot of us don't recognize the importance of our energetic body. And so let me just explain what the energetic body is first off. So first of all, there's kind of four energy fields that surround our physical body. And these are kind of known as sort of our energetic body and auric field. And these layers or energy bodies, right, that make up this energy field, it is where our mental, emotional, spiritual, physical characteristics are all contained. And of course, like I say, every single time I talk about chakras or anything energetic, we always want to be in balance, right? And when I work during my medical intuition and energy healing sessions, I'm working on all of these layers, not just the physical body, but the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual body as well. So let's briefly talk just a little bit about all the different types of energetic bodies that we have, right? So our first layer, right, it's our physical form, our physical body. And it's our bones, our skins, our vascular system, and our organs, all the things that are kind of contained within our human form. And there's also energy that lives within us that you can't even see, such as our chi, right? That energy flow that lives within us. And these ancient sort of Eastern medical practitioners have been utilizing and helping your chi within your body as well. So the acupuncture, the acupressure, all of these things that tap into this, our chi, which is, you can't even see it, but it lives within our physical body. And so that's kind of our first, right? Our first level is our physical body, right? Our next body is our etheric body. And this is located like just like a half an inch, right, away from our physical body. And you can kind of sense this layer sometimes. So if you have like a plain white piece of paper and you hold your, you can kind of see this little like visual line around your hand against this piece of paper. And it corresponds really with, it's the blueprint or the map, right, of our physical body. And it corresponds to our root chakra. And it kind of shows up as this white or bluish gray kind of color. And so that's the etheric body. So we have an emotional body, right? And this is usually about 3 inches away from our body. And it's where our feelings, right, and our fears reside. It's related to our sacral chakra. And here's the thing, right? This can be a very volatile energy field, especially when we're dealing with emotional distress. Our next layer is our mental body. And this layer, it generates thoughts as vibrational patterns. And so remember, I think whenever I talk about manifestation and how your thoughts, right, manifest our reality, but it's also like what we put out, the energy that we put out, not only in our emotions, but our thoughts, our energy as well. And this transmits about 3 to 8 inches, and it transmits from our body like up into our brain. And it's associated with our solar plexus, that beautiful yellow space that's just above our navel. And it can kind of show up as this yellowish color, but our belief systems are stored here, right? And these are the thoughts that are integrated and sorted out. And it's where our personal truths and perceptions based on all the experiences that we've had in our life. And that's our mental body. And then we have our spiritual body. And this spiritual layer is where our soul and divine purpose lives. And it's that place where our consciousness and higher awareness resides. It ties us to not only our past lives, but also to sort of universal consciousness. And this is a little bit further out. It's about 14 to 18 inches from our body. And it relates to our throat chakra and can sometimes show up as blue. So here's the thing. And I want to show you a picture because a lot of people, while we know our physical body is a real thing, right? We can get CT scans and MRIs and it shows all these things, while our chakra system and our auric field, sometimes people are like, well, I can't see it. It doesn't exist. Well, there's now actual imagery that you can have taken that you can see, right? You can see what your energetic body looks like. And so this is a picture that was taken a few years ago. So my auric field at the time was showing up as orange. And you can see all of my chakras and where they are. And at the time, my heart chakra was a little bit wide open, as you can see there by that big green dot. The more sort of pinprick, kind of like where it's super round and it's really focused, that means it's pretty much in balance. So as you can see there, it was a little bit all over the place for my heart chakra at that time. But when you work on your aura and your chakras and clearing your energy, you're going to find that you can really let go of a lot of negative energy, and it will become less and less as you continue to work with it. And as you move forward with your inner and outer journeys, right? Because we have both. We have both an inner and an outer journey. Your outer journey is your physiological journey and what you do on this planet, right? Your inner journey is linked more about your feelings, your thoughts, and your inner planes of consciousness that's involving your spiritual growth and your spiritual understanding. So the reason that I am mentioning this is because it's really important to have a balanced energy body, because you can feel more grounded. You can create healthy boundaries. You can improve your communication skills. You can gain more confidence and self-esteem. You can find greater focus, improved clarity, and feelings of purpose, and you're really able to give and receive unconditional love, right? So, and again, because our energy body, our chakras are kind of all encompassed within our energetic body as well. So, here are some tips that you can use to work with your energetic body for increased physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual wellness. And so first is energy clearing meditations, right? So I clear my energy field every single day. Every day. I clear my chakras, my energy body, and my auric field every single morning. And I really do, I do this every day because it helps me feel better. It just makes me feel a little bit more in balance. And I think that in this group, in the resource document, you have access to one of my energy clearing and chakra sort of meditations. So I highly recommend you go listen to that. But it really does help just kind of clear the way of what's no longer serving you. And it can really help you feel more grounded, peaceful, and happy. And so I do this every single morning, like without fail. I do this, it's a practice, it's a habit. And so before I even get into my deeper meditations and other things that I do during my morning ritual, I clear my chakras. I actually clear my chakras. I clear my home's like energy field. I send this energy out to my family, to every person on the planet who wants to receive healing. I send healing to Mother Earth. And most recently, I've been sending prayers and healing to all the people involved in the Russia and Ukraine conflict that's going on right now as well. Because I truly believe that, like, again, energy, there's no bounds to energy. So, and because I'm an energy healer, I send all that out to every person on the planet who wishes to receive it. So I highly recommend clearing your energy field every single day. So like I said, there's a resource document under files. Check it out. Like I said, I'm 90% sure that there is a energy or a chakra clearing meditation in there for you. You can also use sacred smoke, right? Such as like a sage or Palo Santo or anything like that to clear away negative energy that maybe has attached itself to you, right? Because when you walk around all day, you can sometimes pick up energy from other people and things that are just going on in your life. So I use that all the time. You can also use crystals as a great way of clearing your energy field. Selenite is an amazing crystal that you can use to clear your energy. I have it literally over every single doorway in my house. So that whenever someone walks in my door, that selenite, the intention I have for that selenite is to clear their energy field so that they're not bringing any negative juju into my house. I also have a giant tourmaline crystal that's at my front door. So it's same thing, right? It removes negative energy, it absorbs it. And so that's also to keep my energy field in my home clear and as high vibrational as possible. Salt baths, right? This is another great way to clear your energy field is salt baths. And we have a beautiful new moon coming tomorrow. And so I would try this tomorrow during the new moon and clear your energy field and meditate while you're in the bath and setting some beautiful intentions while you're in this really clear energy field. It's a really easy way to do it. And so again, like the Epsom salt, the Himalayan salts, you can add essential oils that really resonate with you as well to clear your energy field. And if you don't have a bathtub, you can still do it while visualizing in the shower that like all the water that's just sort of cascading over your head is like clearing your energy field. So it's all about intention. Intention is everything, especially when it comes to energy. Journaling, you guys know I love my journaling prompts. So journaling is another really great way to gain clarity about what's happening in your energetic body. So if you're feeling mentally or emotionally exhausted, right, journaling around what comes up for you to gain greater awareness it can help you really process it and figure out how you can heal so you can move forward. Chord releasing, right? I talk about chord releasing all the time as well. Working with Archangel Michael to help you release the cords of your past situations and relationships can help you remove the burden, right, of all this baggage that you're carrying around with you. Visualizing relationships and situations, right, that energetically, like that you're attached to, that need to be clearing. Asking Archangel Michael for assistance to help you release these attachments from you. It's another really great way to clear your energy field because all these attachments bring your energy level and your vibration down. All right, bubble up. That's my next tip for you. Every morning, I also do this, is I surround myself in a bubble of light, right? And with the intention that only that which is for my very highest and greatest good can come through, right? And when I work with clients, I bubble up, right? Because I want to feel what I need to feel during my sessions with them, but I don't want to take it on, right? It sort of comes in and then it goes away. So bubble up. And here's the thing, you can use whatever visualization works for you. You can use it as a cloak of light, a suit of armor, whatever works for you, but bubble up. Like again, in the morning, I clear my chakras, I do all my things, and I bubble up. Now that I'm clean, I don't want anybody's dirty energy touching me, right? So visualize yourself being just surrounded by this bubble of light, and with the intention of only, right, there's an absolute that I do get behind, is I'm only allowing that which is for my very highest and greatest good to come through. And that's it, right? And it's pretty easy. And again, when you practice it, it gets easier and easier to do. Breathing exercises, right? Being able to regain control of your emotions and sort of that overactive mind, these can really kind of help you reclaim your energy and brings you back into balance. So those deep in through the nose, slow exhales, right? Those are all really calming for a reason. It helps you bring your energy back into balance. The other thing I recommend, going outside, right? Getting grounded, moving your body. It helps to release trapped and stagnant energy in our body. So when you move your body, and especially when you're outside, it helps you, it's like a double whammy, right? It gets you grounded and it moves the energy. And it allows you to really just sort of be a little bit more grounded, mindful, and present. And then another thing is, change your tune. Shift your negative thought patterns, right? Try going a day without complaining. Smile more throughout the day. When you're happy, smile, right? Become more optimistic and positive about things in your life. Stop being the negative Nancy. Here's the thing. I used to be a negative Nancy. I used to call it realist, but really, like, I was kind of a negative person, right? I always kind of assumed the worst. And I'm not like that anymore. And when you can shift your thoughts around it, you can really change your energetic field and vibration. Having a gratitude practice, again, raises your vibration and frequency and allows your energetic body to really be uplifted. However, I want to remind you guys that if you are feeling negative emotions, right, and I say negative, but nothing is really, it's an emotion, right? You still need to feel them, right? Recognize what these emotions are telling you, right? What does it want you to know? But don't wallow, right? That's the other thing, is like feel it, understand what it's telling you, and then move on. But when you recognize it for what it is, and then you can figure out actions you can take to move through the emotions, right? I'm not trying to spiritually bypass things and being Sally Sunshine, right? When you feel something, feel it. Allow yourself to feel it, but then move forward, right? Don't sit and wallow, right? And then lastly, obviously, is work with an energy healer like myself to help you gain more clarity and assistance with deep soul level healing to work through some of these issues. Again, sometimes you have to work with a professional. And even I work with a healer because I still have blind spots that I need someone to help me work through. So again, work with someone else. That also is really, really helpful. So I am super happy that you were here. Thank you so much for watching Tip Tuesday.